Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Clouded Judgement. My name is Noah.
My name is Trey.
And fucking let's get right into it, boys. It's Easter today.
Yeah,
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Of course. Some more rum and cokes on the pod. Mm-hmm. It's my first time actually buying like rum.
Really? You never bought rum before?
I'm not a rum guy, man. Like I like it, but I've never bought it. I always just go get beers.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, yeah. I mean, what about like back in the day when you were like a kid? Because I know you used to drink when you were like younger. Not like younger, but like when you were like 15.
When I was 10, I would go on benders after school.
No, but like I'm saying like, in terms of like, yeah, when you were like a teenager, like 16, 17 years old, like were you not just buying like whatever? Or were you Twisted Tea?
Yeah, Twisted Tea actually was my first time drinking. My first time drinking pretty much. I was in grade 10, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't really drink at grade 9 or anything. But grade 10, you're still pretty young, I guess.
Yeah.
16?
15, 16.
Yeah. And I was like, yo. I like text my sister, hey, can you maybe go to the liquor store for me and pick me up some beers?
Was she legal?
And my sister, yeah, she was 19.
Oh, I guess, yeah, her birthday's early, isn't it?
Yeah. Her birthday's in January, so she was just turned 19. And she was like, fuck yeah, I can get you some beers. What do you want? Yeah. Like, get me some Twisted Teas. Nice. And I got a 12-pack of Twisted Teas. And I went to my buddy's house, and he was having, like, a party in his basement. And I got hammered, and it was my first time, like, really getting hammered.
Yeah.
And it also ended up being my first time doing chew.
Oh.
Because those guys were like they were like big into hockey.
Guys, yeah.
And they were like, yeah, dude, pack a fucking lip. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. You know, because I just wanted to fit in. And dude, I was literally in the bathroom, like, looking like, you're the fucking man. You got this. You got this. You got this. Don't puke. You're good.
Just hyping yourself up. You're gassing yourself.
But inside, I'm just dying.
Just dead inside. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I don't think people understand, like, why is alcohol, like, the worst thing to mix with? Like
anything?
Anything.
But
like,
they still do it?
Yeah, everybody, because they just want to get as fucked up as possible. Like you mix chew, because you get a buzz with that. Now, you'd say, like, for some people, they can do it, and they're like, it's a nice buzz, or whatever.
But then again, dude.
For, like, a first timer, you're just like, yeah, pack a bomb. That's literally, you're telling somebody, hey, when you get hammered, instead of smoke this joint, have an edible. After you're hammered. No!
Dude, that's
no!
Dude, if you have... I did that last weekend at your house, Tom.
Yeah, and you were spinning, and you have to have the edible before.
Yeah. You've got it down to a science. You
have to have it. And then crack your first beer.
Yeah.
And then the first beer activates it. And you're coasting from then on. It's great.
You can't have too many beers.
No. But no. I like to have like 3 to 4 rum and cokes. Because then you're buzzing already.
Yeah.
And then that's on top of it. And you're just like, send me home. This is amazing.
Here, it's a play. I haven't been drinking as much this week as I did last week. Last week I just drank like through the day, and there's some people that are still like a month into this quarantine that are like still going hard every day. Dude, started this quarantine.
Legitimately, man. It's why the government said like fucking dispos and fucking LCs. They're all open. They're all like what's it called? Like necessary business or whatever.
Yeah.
Because dude, if people were stuck at home and you don't have alcohol or any other like access to other shit, people would lose their minds.
Dude, you know how I know?
Like, holy fuck.
You know how I know we're getting into bad times right now? You know how I know it's getting a little rough? 3 girls that we know have already started an OnlyFans.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'll tell you after, man.
Holy fuck. Yeah. You didn't tell me this before.
Yeah.
This is crucial information.
Yeah. Hilarious, man. Running low on the funds, I guess. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
I got laid off from Cactus Club.
If you're like a decently hot girl, you always got OnlyFans in the back pocket. You know what I mean?
Dude, there was literally a tweet I saw today, and it was like some guy, and he was like, he took a picture of like a fucking OnlyFans, and he was like, these girls playing on recruit mode. I was like, it's true though. If you're slightly good looking, endless possibilities.
Yeah.
You know how many simps are out there? Just willing, just begging.
Plenty.
Begging for a crumb.
I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it.
Dude, I'm
Why
on to
would you
talk,
pay,
but like...
Why would you pay to see naked photos of a girl
when
there's
just
porn for free?
Yeah. Exactly what I was going to say.
I don't know. Unless it's like a famous person had an OnlyFans, then I kind of get it.
But
you know?
they get these chicks get famous because of these simps. Like, look at like fucking, I don't even know, like one of them titty streamers. Mm-hmm. They only get big because guys like, he's cruising on Twitch. He's like, what do I want to watch today? League of Legends, let's say.
Yeah.
Fucking goes down. He's just like, this one's got massive honkers. Holy fuck, let's go.
Dude, I love how that was the thing for a while. It was like, it became an issue in the gaming community that girls were like exploiting Twitch just to show their tits.
Literally, yeah. Hey, man, whatever works. Dude, if schlinging meat was a fucking requirement to get Twitch viewers, man,
it looked like an omegle.
Exactly, literally. Instead of like, because dude, sometimes they'll do that where they'll like blow up their face cam on, so it's like the majority of the thing, and then they'll like shrink the game down.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm playing League of Legends in this tiny window.
Yeah.
Here's my tits. Like, look at
Dude, there was a guy.
Look at these.
There was a guy who did that for he was illegally streaming a UFC fight.
Dude, he just had himself like playing and shit.
It looked like he was playing it with a controller, but he was just streaming the actual fight.
Oh shit, yeah. And it's like you're watching fucking McGregor get his ass beat.
Gotta mix up a new drink here.
Dude, you know what I think? You know what the funniest thing is?
What?
Like, we were just talking about McGregor. When... Oh, fuck, I forgot I brought that ice down. It's like, where did you get that? No, like, talking about McGregor. Like, we know so many people that just dick ride, man. That guy, especially, I'm thinking of one guy.
Yeah, we know.
Holy fuck, man. I love
understand it. I kind of...
You dick rode Khabib for the longest time.
I dick ride... I'm the type of guy who dick rides anyone against McGregor because everyone dick rides McGregor.
And now you notice that everybody's starting to dick ride Khabib. So now you're dick riding Ferguson.
Well, Tony Ferguson has always been my favorite fighter.
To be fair, yeah. But now that he's like the underdog, but he's in
now
the upper...
I'm like, fucking Tony!
Yeah, my boy!
There, I put the ingredients somewhere around here. But yeah, man.
Yeah, just
it's got the setup. Dude, it feels good to be back. It feels like we haven't recorded in a while. But we have, but it just feels like we haven't.
Just because everything's going so slow, man. You kidding me?
Yeah. Everything is, man.
Like,
I love going to work and there being absolutely no traffic. That's like, got to be one of the best things. Because I leave work.
If I still had to go to school, man.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine the difference. Because I remember we were at school after the initial shutdown. Like, I had to go to Burnaby to get something from school.
Yeah.
Like the last time. Oh my god, just half a lime in there. Holy fuck.
Sorry, bud. I like your limey. What can I say?
You want some fucking rum with that lime, buds? Did you even squeeze that?
Yeah, man, it's just massive. Anyways, continue.
Just torching
what
it for your lime usability.
You wouldn't imagine the difference driving to school.
Well, like the first wave hit of all this, I remember coming back from school or going to school and coming back one day, and it was just like, like nobody on the road, man. Yeah, I was like cooking 100, clean way to van. I'm like, hell yeah. Like a 35-minute, 40-minute drive for like a normally like with traffic like hour and a half.
Yeah.
I literally like to get to school for 8:30, like on the dot, I have to leave here at 7.
Fuck yeah.
I want to shoot myself.
Fuck yeah.
Unless I'm not driving because me and my buddy carpool,
then
I'm just like seat back, headphones in, or like he'll play some tunes. I'm just like, hell yeah, and I just
relax,
just pass out.
Yeah, dude, that's always a great feeling when someone else is driving. That's why I want to get a Tesla so bad, man, and just nap while it drives me.
I wouldn't be able to.
You think
when I'm
paranoid?
At the wheel, if I'm the only person in the car, fat chance.
But if it's like stop and go traffic and you have your brake off for like 5 minutes and say it's still going, I'd have a little nap. Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like if I'm cooking.
Oh, dude, if I'm cooking, not a chance. I'm just falling asleep.
Not even falling asleep. I don't even know about like letting go. I mean, if I'm just like, yeah, go for it. Because we were in Buddy's car that one time, and he was trying to flex, but he was like nuts because we were like chilling in the back.
In a Tesla?
Yeah, in the Model X.
Yeah.
And like he like put his hands behind the fucking headrest, and then we like came up to like a turning lane, so it wasn't his fault, obviously, or the thing's fault. But we came up to a turning lane, and for a split second, it was like, yes, you want to go to the turning lane, and it was like, fuck shit, go back, and we were all like, oh!
Dude, imagine you're driving, and also it just starts going.
Dude, immediately he was like, bang, hands on the wheel again. I was like, hell yeah.
Have you seen the newer Tesla truck, man? It looks like a fucking.
Looks like it came out of a 1995 video game. Like,
dude, literally,
like
it looks like something you drive in
or Windows 95.
It looks like something you drive in like Halo 2.
Yeah, it's a fucking what's it called? The
Warthog or whatever. Yeah, man.
Dude, I need a mini fridge down here. You kidding me?
You do need a mini fridge, man. That would be an absolute play.
We trying to fund for a mini fridge?
Shit, we can fund for a mini fridge.
Shit.
Not on the pod, my guy. Dude, do you guys think that handshakes are weird? I think
you're gonna get an overwhelming yes, guaranteed.
I think elaborate handshakes are overly white.
No.
Right?
No.
Unless black people do them, then it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I wish I could pull it off. Like,
dude, but like not really though, because like, dude, I think it's nasty when fucking somebody in like on like a baseball team tees one off, just fucking sends it yard. They go around and they come back, and it's like a line of the boys that are just like, let's go, and they're fucking doing like jigs with everybody and shit. I'm like, hey.
Sports are different, man. It's the same with basketball. You got to have a sick handshake, but like, just like saying bye to your buddy after you smoked weed. Dude,
yeah.
Hey, first of all, you know how we smoke weed at that dead end? There's like a dead end where Trey and I just go and smoke weed sometimes. Like we used to a long time ago, but we don't really that much anymore.
Yeah, it's an old spot.
So I went there tonight.
Yeah.
With some of my friends to go smoke weed, and there was maybe 20 kids there, piled around a car, and we're like, "Yo, what the hell is going on?" Right? And it was like,
whoa!
It was like a group of guys apparently doing Molly on a dead end road.
What the fuck?
Like, hell yeah, fucking Easter, boys!
What the
doing Molly on the side of the road on a Sunday night.
I don't have to work tomorrow. Let's do Molly on the street.
How do you do hard drugs just on the street, man? Dude, like I told you about my work crackhead adventure, did I?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, for anyone just listening to the pod, quick story. Last Wednesday, I had to go work in Crackhead Central of downtown Vancouver, where like there was a giant fence around my work site, and any place there wasn't a fence, crackheads would wander and do heroin. It literally looked like The Walking Dead, man. I got there at 6:30 a.m. and the fire department was there because they blew up an outhouse. Oh my god,
dude! Just jackass. Just jackass.
I don't even know how they found explosives, man.
He's like holding his crack pipe. He's like, I'm fucking Crackhead Jim, and this is Jackass.
It's like Breaking Bad.
Lights it from the bottom. Dude, I'm sorry, man. If you gotta light it from the bottom, you gotta change something in your life.
You gotta inject
What are you doing?
Would you rather see someone light it from the bottom or inject it? I think injecting it
is the most fucked shit. Like if you see someone with a full like a crazy dab rig, that's some fucked shit. The first time you see that, you're like, wow, I'm doing crack right now.
If you smoke weed and you take dabs and you have one of the big torches, like the ones that like it's like you gotta fill up the propane or the butane or whatever the fuck it is.
If you tell me to look away, that ain't it.
Hey, buddy, you got a welder's mask?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you put the fucking mask down,
guys are lighting up their dab rigs with welding masks on. Hey, man, I'd look away for 5 seconds.
Yeah, just blast it up. Oh my god. Yeah, this baby heats up to 1400 Kelvin in 2 seconds.
Have you heard of the hot knife technique?
Yeah.
That's the most crackhead technique.
Dude, but that's what like apparently like what like all the kids used to do like back in the day. At my old work, my manager was telling me, he's like, dude, this guy's like 34.
Yeah.
He's like, man, when I was fucking 17, like the early 2000s, or like 90s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, we'd go over to my buddy's house, and if you'd go over to somebody's house and you saw that, you knew somebody in there smoked weed. Like, you didn't know if it was, like, the kid. Like, if you went in and saw... Because, like, on the old stoves, they had, like the grates. You would have to bend them up. to get to the element, and that's what they would do it on. They would take 2 knives and press it on a fucking on an element that had heated up, and then you take like that Coke can, the Coke bottle, you'd cut the top of that off, and it would be like a gravity bong, but you would like suck all the fumes through there. I was like, what the fuck were you doing back then? He's like, yeah, you're just vaping the fumes. You're not vaping the fumes, man. You're huffing element stuff. What the hell are you doing? He's like, but
inhaling burning metal.
Yeah. I was like, he was like, yeah, but like whenever you'd go to someone's like house for like a house party, if you went into the kitchen and you saw like, cause like you could flatten it back out, but it wouldn't be like
perfectly flat.
Yeah, like you could tell there'd be like some chip marks on the corner. He's like, if you saw like the chip marks, you knew somebody was.
But they
hot
would smoke
knifing.
Regular weed with that.
I think so. I don't know if it was both. I think he said he did dabs off it. Like he's like, oh yeah, the odd time we'd get shatter, we'd fuck.
I thought shatter was like a recent thing.
I don't think so. I think like maybe hash. That'd be a better use. I think
I don't even know what hash is, man.
Isn't it just like cooked keef? I don't know.
We're not fit to be having this conversation. We are rookie stoners.
Yeah, I've smoked it. I don't know what it is.
You have?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's not get into that.
Yeah, dude, you know what you need to get into? Hey, motherfuckers having Zoom dinners for Easter right now.
Oh my God, man.
I had a Zoom dinner tonight.
Hell of a segue, by the way.
I had a Zoom dinner tonight. Trey, I want to kill myself.
Dude, how was that, eh?
That was single-handedly the whitest experience of my entire life. That or doing the Macarena at a wedding.
Dude, tell me this happened. Tell me you guys like you got your nice cut of fucking turkey dinner.
No, nobody had turkey dinner. Everyone was just chilling, having their own dinners at their own houses.
Okay, well, that's still cool, but like your dad serves steak.
You want to know the
plate? No, but like you're doing it and he's like, "Okay, I'm setting the laptop up." And he's like, "Okay, we're in it." He's like, was he like the lead guy? Was he hosting it?
No,
somebody else was. Okay. He's like, "Okay, type in the number, type in the password, click the button." Tell me the fucking like your grandpa or grandma didn't join and go, is this thing on?
You want to know my best part about this was? My grandpa joined. He's like, oh, I need to take a photo. And he takes out like a massive camera. Flash on of the computer. Flash on. And everyone's like, Grandpa, turn off the flash. He's like, I'll take another. And the flash is like on, man. I was like, dude, I'm going to be here for an hour and a half.
He can't tell. It's delayed. He's got AirPods in. Oh shit! You guys are doing like this in the thing. You're like, please, dude, my eyes.
Fuck. Yeah. I told you, and you're like, buddy, send me the link. I'll crash it. Nobody in my family knows you
except Granty.
You show up, shotgun a beer and dip.
Dude, your dad.
Or I said pull up like Omegle and just like under of your dick. Ruin Easter. Just ruin it.
Oh my God. We're like, do you have like young cousins?
Oh yeah, one was 2.5.
Oh my God.
2 others were like 9 or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm more worried about that, not the 2.5-year-old. He's not gonna remember a cock.
The other ones are just gonna get scarred for life.
Let's be real. Every 9-year-old goes on Omegle. At some point.
I went on Omegle.
Yeah, it was, dude, when you were, like, young. You were, like, because you had heard about it. You're like, what is this? And you had heard the rumors.
I don't understand. People still rip Omegle, man. People still rip Omegle.
It's because of what I just said.
Why do they jerk off on Omegle, man? In case they see, like, a hot chick?
No, like, a fucking chick will come on, and sometimes they just get at it, you know? And you're just like...
A girl will?
Oh, yeah.
They'll flash tits?
Buddy, we know a guy that went through that. But it was on like Skype. It was on Skype, but still.
That is completely different. Different.
No. But if you look up, like, I don't know, some shit, you can fucking definitely match up with people that'll be like, show me your tits, and they'll be like, sure, get it off.
Get it off, man.
Show me Bobbin's vagina.
I have to tell that story. So we have a buddy who met some girl on Tinder and decided to Skype call this lady. And this is a real life story. He decided to Skype call this lady, and of course they had. I don't understand how you would go through this, but he had online sex with this broad.
Well, it was like mutual, like a masturbation video, essentially. If you want to get scientific with it.
Yeah, mutual masturbation. All right, so
beating his meat.
he pulled a Louis C.K. over Skype, essentially, and this broad screen recorded it and tried to
bribe him,
blackmail him.
Oh yeah, not bribe. Yeah, blackmail.
Tried to blackmail him with the video, like that episode of Black Mirror.
Yep.
And dude,
except he wasn't jerking off to like cheese pizza.
Yeah, don't say it.
Yeah, no, not a chance. Not a chance. Or wait,
no, not him. In Black Mirror, he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The girl that my buddy did it to was completely overage.
Yeah, overage. She was
plus. I'm just saying that right now.
She was probably like 35. Let's be real.
Anyways, man.
He's an old looking
fella.
He's
like, nah, yeah, fuck you, and then nothing ever happened. That person did send it to someone that we know.
Buddy, he made a Facebook post.
Yeah.
To everybody, he was like, if you got this video from somebody, like, it's me, and you know it's me because my face is in it, but like, she tried
First
to
of all,
fucking
rookie move.
me.
Hey, don't have your face in a video of you jerking off with some random chick on Skype.
Exactly. Go for those fucking.
If you get blackmailed, dude, that's on you.
Dude, just go no face girl.
No,
that's all you gotta do.
Dude, that chick's making bank on PH,
and nobody knows. Nobody knows.
She's probably some famous influencer.
Honestly, yeah. Dude, there's one in particular where I'm like, I could see it. Like, it just matches. You see the hair and you're like, I don't know.
You think it's an Instagram model?
No, like a YouTuber.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's No Face Girl?
Or not No Face Girl specifically, just like one of those types. I don't know. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've had the discussion with a couple boys.
Really?
Yeah,
and they believe?
They don't believe. They're a skeptic.
Who is it?
Huh?
Who is it?
It wouldn't be anybody you'd know. It's like
is it a Twitch girl?
No, it's a chick on like Funhouse, if you know what that is.
Oh. I have no idea. But hopefully she's getting the bag, doing porn.
Dude.
Always a good option. Dude, girls get mad over the fact that they make less money than guys, but we don't have as many options as far as like easy work.
Hey man, maybe I'm making more money because I've been slaving away, smacking a hammer on a fucking piece of wood for 18 hours in the sun. What are you doing?
Dude, girls, they're just making OnlyFans and...
You're flashing your tits and stealing my credit card, Janet.
Dude, if I had tits, the money I would make... If I was a girl, man, I would have an OnlyFans. I don't understand.
Why wouldn't you, right? Even if it's like a...
But if like a girl like that we know would get an OnlyFans, we'd like make fun of them.
We would torch them. And that's the problem.
That's what it is. You got to deal with a little bit of torch.
Dude, you sent a fucking like a fake one of a buddy of ours, like girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was just cracking jokes because you just all God, excuse
this
me.
morning.
You sent me like the picture and it was just simp.
Yeah.
Simp.
It was my buddy's girlfriend. Someone made like a fake OnlyFans. Like it made like a fake Instagram account of her photos and then like a fake OnlyFans. But it wasn't an OnlyFans. It was like some Chinese website. So it was probably just a fucking scam.
Mind you, if somebody makes a OnlyFans of you, yeah, that kind of confirms you're hot. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, dude. If I just went online one day and there was a fake Noah Marchand OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude, I would be fired up. I mean, dude, people are making fucking OnlyFans for me? You kidding me? This guy's got 50 people that want a picture of my cock. What the fuck is this? You kidding me?
They open up, it's just a black cock.
Yeah, they're like, holy fuck.
Guy's hung.
Didn't expect that schmeat on him. Holy.
Dude, I saw a comment on Pornhub the other day. I was like, man, this cock looks exactly like mine. He's like twin dicks or something.
Dude, who's that fucking podcaster that like he's also a
Adam 22.
Yeah.
No jumper.
No, I was gonna say like no jumper. It's like one of those videos. He's like, man, this looks like my cock. It is yours.
Adam, we know. We see the tattoos, my guy. Oh, dude, he made a reply video to iDubbbz's simp video.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. And he played it off way cooler than iDubbbz did because he's in the exact same situation, but he's just a cooler.
Okay, but there's a difference. There's a difference, though. There's a difference, a large difference between buying your significant other tits And when she gets an OnlyFans, being like, no, I think they should be able to do what they want. And fucking your girlfriend, like not like a nice, like, sensual fuck. Like, this guy tees off.
And like threesomes with Riley Reid and shit. Hey, so we figured it out. iDubbbz. Hey, if you're watching this,
Fuck your girlfriend live, bro.
on camera.
On
Put it
camera.
on Twitch, bro. That's the only way for you to get over this right now is we don't believe you that you don't care. So if you put out pornos with her, then we know you don't care.
Oh, exactly.
So if
Hey.
you're not a pussy, hey, I'm calling you out, boy.
Ian, I know you're packing. We know you're packing.
Guy's got a hammer. He has to have a hammer.
He has to have a hammer. There's no way you get a haircut of beats on your head and shave your head and not have schmeat. There's no way. Lord knows I ain't doing it.
You're keeping a nice haircut.
I am keeping the best haircut possible with this, what I got, you know?
Dude, some like the YouTube culture is kind of weird, man.
It's so
like
toxic.
some of those like
So
toxic.
toxic.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
The whole YouTuber community.
Because, dude, it's weird. It's like, it's a different type of fame when you're small. Almost cultish.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's
Excuse me.
cool. I think that's cool, but I think when you get like big,
okay, there's a difference, between like mainstream popularity. Mind you, it's bigger and definitely more like you get more money and shit from it. But in terms of like paparazzi and stuff, you can be small and or like smaller, kind of like that cultish thing.
Yeah.
And like there's no paparazzi on you. You might be getting less money. You're obviously still getting a fuck ton of money. But at the same time, like, you have this weird thing where people come up to you and they're like, oh, like, how's it going, man? Like, oh, hey. Like, and they kind of treat you like a normal person, but they're like, they still look up to you. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my, there's fucking like one of these guys. I met him a couple times now. Where like you go to the concert and you go after, like, go up to him after, and you're like, yo, what's up, man? Like, we smoked a joint with one of the guys. Like, you kind of approach him more reasonably. But if you see fucking Kanye West in the club, or like, here's a story from one of our buddies. He was in Calgary. He played hockey like in one of the towns near there. And New Year's Eve, he goes to the fucking whatever it's called. I think it's called Cowboys. And he goes to like the bar for New Year's Eve. His buddy comes up to him. He's like, "Yo, buds, Blackhawks are over at the bar right now. There's fucking Caners walking down the stairs right now." And he's like, the first time he's ever seen Patrick Kane is in the same club as him, all that shit. But nobody wanted to fucking talk to him because everybody knows them. You don't want to be that guy to go up and be like, hi, Jonathan Taves. Like,
Yeah.
in the middle of the club. It's lame. You know
But it's different for athletes, I think.
Yeah, true.
Athletes and YouTubers are a completely different type
No,
of fame.
true.
now.
But what I'm saying is like more so like that whole like athletes are in that stream of mainstream. You know what I mean? Rather than like this weird off sect.
Yeah.
Like
Same
how
with,
many
like,
millions of
celebrities.
people? Yeah, like if you see Ryan Gosling, no one's going up to him. You know what I mean? Unless
Oh,
you're, like,
people will, man. Yeah.
at the club though. If you got like if you're like at the club and you kind of want to you want to go downstairs, most people are hammered and they're not going to realize it's you. And then there's going to be like those like that odd fucking group of girls that's going to be like, "Oh my god, that's fucking like Ryan Gosling." And you could fucking mix in pretty easily, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no fucking idea. I'm just a fucking pleb, but
I don't know, man. There's different ways you got to approach it. You got to I don't like the worst part about being a celebrity 100% would be
Harassment.
the paparazzi.
yeah.
Always
Harassment
following
shit.
you.
Yeah, no, fuck
I was
that.
watching
That's
Hot
why-
Ones. Shout out Hot Ones.
Hey, Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Sean Evans.
Sean Evans. Hot.
Chris Evans is Captain America.
I have had one too many. Norman Cokes.
Anyways, I was watching it was Zac Efron, and he was talking about how he's been famous for so long because of like
Yeah.
High School Musical since he was like 20 or whatever in High School Musical.
Dude, he was
And-
20.
Yeah.
How? No, hold on.
Dude, I bet he was
Continue
20.
talking. I'm gonna look it up.
And he was talking about since he's been in High School Musical, he has like SUVs follow him outside of his house wherever he goes. Like no matter where he drives, like they're always following him. No matter what. And it would be the most annoying thing in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
I can. Well, that's like that's.
Dude,
a
if
fucking,
I'm going to fucking Dairy Queen to get a Blizzard, just leave me alone, man. I'm getting a Blizzard. What are you gonna post?
He was 18.
He was 18 in
Yeah,
High School Musical?
it came out 2006, and he's 32 right now. It's 14 years.
Okay. Whatever.
14 years. That's how High School Musical. 14 years ago. 32.
Imagine when you're 18 years old, every time you left your house.
I wouldn't be able to
Fucking
handle
SUVs.
that. Dude, your brain's still developing. You kidding me?
Dude, that's
when I
what
was
they're saying
18
about-
years old, like I was a completely different person than I am now.
New drink?
Oh, please.
That's what they're saying about like what's his face? Justin Bieber. He got famous so young, man.
Too young. And it
Yeah,
fucked
too
him
young.
up.
Yeah, fucked him up. And dude,
dude, look at all the Disney stars that get fucked up. Miley Cyrus.
yeah, it's because they can't handle fame with their kids, man.
Well, dude, because think of the psychological development that you have when your brain's forming. Like you're going through puberty, all that shit's happening, and you're fucking. Oh yeah. You wash your hands?
Yeah, I wash my hands. Dog, you're fine. We're fine. Man, we smoked a joint like yesterday. If I got the Rona, you had it, dog.
No, but what I'm saying though is like for like Miley Cyrus, like if she's fucking, what's it called? If she has it from, let's say, I don't know, 15, 16, and then especially with her dad and everything, then you have like the Hannah Montana thing. You're literally doing concerts for a character for a show, or was
Was Hannah Montana famous because of the show, or was she already famous as
and then
a?
they made the, but even still.
Hey, first of all, how dumb do you have to be to not know that a chick puts on a wig and is no longer the same person?
No, but that was the whole thing. It was a character, and she also did live concerts.
It's weird.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden,
And then she transitioned into Miley Cyrus, and then she started getting all fucked up.
fucked up because
Yeah.
it's just this weird thing of like this. You've had fame your whole life.
Yeah.
People look up to you, especially little kids back in the day. Look up to you like you're a fucking demagogue. You kidding me?
A demagogue,
That's not gonna fuck you up.
I guess. Dude, remember? Do you remember Zoe 101?
Yes.
Like the best show of all time. So that chick, that show ended because that broad got pregnant mid-show. She was like 18, dog.
Dude, it didn't like one of the was it That's So Raven with the black guy?
Dude, that guy got fucked up, and he was like saying like he's like, yeah, I hit that.
He's like, I hit it because wasn't it the same guy in Zoe 101?
No, it was the black guy from Zoe 101.
So yeah, they were like let's be real though. You hit Zoe. He was like, yeah.
Dude, have you seen the guy from
passed
That's So
the-
Raven? What he's like now?
No,
You haven't seen it?
no.
He's so fucked up now, man. He's got like face tats all over his face.
Hey, Post
And
Malone.
he was saying that he like smashed whatever her name is,
Raven?
Raven Simone.
Raven smile.
Dude, that show was fire though.
Wasn't it like?
Oh, unreal.
No, wasn't it like super racist? That's why it got canceled.
That's So Raven?
Yeah,
No.
buddy. It definitely was. That's definitely why it got canceled. It was like, Put it over there.
Angle.
Yeah, no. Sorry, boys, making the drink, but it was like they had an episode that was like ridiculously racist, and then it was pulled from the fucking things like soon after.
How so racist?
I don't know. I don't remember the thing. I remember it being canceled because of racism. And now I'm wondering, like,
If you're gonna go out anyway on the Family Channel,
racism? Yikes, bud.
they let it air. They let it air.
Yeah.
That went through so many people to be able to get on the channel, and nobody really said anything until the end.
Oh, that's unmixed.
I saw you put a lot in there. You want
no, it
another
was
lime?
it was unmixed. No, it's fine.
You're good, dog.
Yep.
Dude, rum and cokes are a play. Unreal.
It's the play, man.
Dude,
It just tastes like vanilla Coke. It's perfect, and
Yeah.
you get hammered.
Dude, I think consistently since like for the last like 10 episodes, we've been having at least a beer on the pod.
Oh, at least.
I love it. Dude, yeah, was it the last episode I got unnecessarily hammered?
Yeah, and then no, it was like a couple ago.
Yeah.
And then you fucking like after you're like, all right, I'm going to head home. I got to work tomorrow. I'm like, bro, you just had X amount of beers. Like, are you sure you're good to drive? It was like 2. I'm like, you're like,
I'll survive.
You're like fucking, what's it called? Wolf of Wall Street. We've been quoting that lately, but Wolf of Wall Street, he fucking drives his car, his nuts fucking Ferrari home. It's like, I got home, not a scratch on it. And then it fucking cuts back to it and it's just totaled.
Dude, I'm not the type of guy really to drive hammered. I wasn't hammered. I know like when I couldn't be able to actually drive, but even most of the time, if I have to drive like a decent distance, like I didn't drive here.
No, yeah,
because we're crushing like hard alcohol. That was just
we're chilling because you're not working tomorrow, brother.
Buddy, it's Easter Monday.
Easter Monday.
Is that a thing?
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Good
Easter
Friday,
Monday.
Easter Monday.
Yeah, dog. Maybe.
I'm tripping.
I don't know.
Neither do
Good Friday. But dude, 4-day weekend. Anyways, I know my limits. I know my limits. I stay within it.
Is it like 1 month of Corona break?
What?
Has it been like 1 month?
A month? Yep.
So I've been on spring break for a month.
I haven't done any jiu-jitsu, nothing like that. Normal gym for a month. It's been a while, man.
That's fucked.
Yeah. I'm loving the free time. Not gonna lie.
Oh, dude, it's addicting, right? That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's addicting.
Yeah. Every day feels like a weekend.
Yo, for real though.
I just gotta go to work sometimes in the morning.
Yeah. But like, yeah, after like when you don't have to do those other things, which obviously you still want to do those things, but like when you don't have to, coming home and knowing I don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's very nice to be like, what am I going to do tonight? You know, like,
yeah.
Am I going to treat but see, and that's where the problem comes in though. You start, it's like, oh, normally a drink at night would be like a treat. Yeah. Normally I don't get like that fucked up at night, but I'm like now I'm like, it's a Wednesday, I'll have a couple bevs, you know? Like, what am I doing? I'm going to play CS, I'm going to fucking rip games with the boys. Like, I'm not doing anything, you know? But then at the same time, now I'm kind of, I haven't had a break like that in a long time. Like a 2 weeks to a month off, you know, like a couple years now. So like since I went away.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm kind of like I like rested up. You had like a rest period, but now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, now let's start dialing it in. Like that. Like let's start learning again. You know what I mean? Let's start. I want to start honing skills on like the pod. Like trying to get it better quality, better fucking photography, better videography. Yeah. I want to start learning like how to use like Lightroom, Photoshop, Premiere Pro better. You know what I mean? Like I want to start learning again, getting more information because at the end of the day, dude, this is going to last a long fucking time.
What, the quarantine?
I think so, man. And I just like, even if it's just this summer, if you come out of this and you have no new skill. Yeah. It's like no sense, man. Dude, especially when I'm 21, you're turning 21 pretty fucking soon. Yeah. If you're in the game now, you know what I mean? And if you're trying to be ahead of everybody else, like that you're fucking matching up with everybody else in my class, you know what I mean? Like some of them are already far ahead in the game. You know, like they're already creative as fuck and they make good looking shit, but like so I'm playing catch up to most of these people. Yeah. And it's like if I don't play catch up and if I don't try and buzz, you're 10 steps behind then. You had all this free time to fucking get up there and you didn't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like that transition. It's still hard as fuck to actually put that into performance. You know what I mean? Like get words into action. Yeah. But like, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Dude, most people, like all they do in their free time is like they just hang out with their friends. They're not actually working towards anything. They don't have any hobbies. Yeah. Like we said this, I think in the last couple pods. Like, but if you don't play video games at least or smoke weed at the least, what are you going to do during the quarantine? Well, like, you're gonna run out of shit to watch on Netflix.
Yeah. Dude, I can stay inside for a pretty long time. I feel I'm a homebody. You know what I mean? Like I'll chill like inside and do whatever. Yeah. Because I can just live like that for some reason. But at the same time, going out is so like fascinating. Not fascinating in the way that I'm like, oh my god, look about it. Like I'm not retarded, but like if you go outside and you're like you can sit down on a bench and just kind of like observe shit going on. You're like, fuck yeah, like this looks interesting. You know. You can see like little fucking things develop when you're like people watching. That's why like places like culture, like a culture like France, where they have like all the outdoor cafes and stuff. Do you notice how all of their chairs, rather than being like pointed inward, they're all pointed outward? So you're sitting like this, and like the street's going like out
no,
here.
yeah.
It's so interesting how like
That's cool.
you're literally meant to do that. Just you're meant to sit there and sip your coffee and watch all these people go by. It's meant to be relaxing.
They want you to people watch.
Yeah. It's dope as hell, man.
Yeah.
It's dope as hell. That's like I want to fucking
cool.
I want to make like videos and shit like that. Like eventually, obviously, this is one facet of like what we want to do. You know what I mean? For like this whole like Clouded Judgement thing. I kind of want to start adding a bit more. Like if we could make more of a like video oriented stuff.
Yeah.
Like more like it's something that looks a little more like production values a bit higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like I feel like eventually evolving this into something like that where you have multiple facets of it. It's like, yeah, there's the podcast where they kind of bullshit. There's like the creative side of it. There's the I don't even know, like, and then you have your own personal stuff. Like, fucking guy makes music. Nobody knows about that.
Yeah.
Nobody's like it's you know what I mean? Like, if one thing grows, eventually you want it to kind of be matched. We were talking about this before. I think it's a perfect evolution of things. It's more like it makes sense in it. Like a fucking caterpillar is gonna turn into a butterfly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and dude, just having all this extra free time just gives us more time to do that.
It makes it so necessary to do that.
Yeah,
like if
and then
you
these
don't-
other girls are just making OnlyFans. So
Well, exactly. You got to get ahead of the game, brother. You got to get ahead of the game,
hey, they're just trying to fund their projects, maybe.
dude. Yeah, maybe they're trying to be creative. But I
What
mean,
am I gonna do?
dude? If I flashed my tits and I got a couple $100,
Guys
you
got
kidding
double
me?
D's.
I got a full fucking handful of boob here. You kidding
You just
me?
gotta shave that chest a little bit. Golden.
Oh no, dude.
Dude, do you remember?
Dude, it looks awful.
What, your chest hair?
Oh no, like shaved.
Ah.
Like, hey, dude,
Dude, we talked about this before. You can't, if you are slightly chubby,
just
I'm not
rock.
calling you fat.
Oh, but I am.
Yes. You can't shave your chest. It's just how it goes. You have to be jacked to be able to shave your chest, and that's part of it. You work to that, and then you can shave your chest. It's a low reward.
It's weird though, but at the same time though, it's kind of more work. Like you're like, oh, I finally worked to this point.
Yeah.
Fuck, now I have to shave my chest because it doesn't look as good without a shaved chest.
Yeah.
If you got a fucking hairy barrel, and you're like
A hairy
yoked-
barrel is never acceptable, I think.
Oh, never.
Never.
That's tough.
Even if you're chubby.
That's
But
tough.
there's a certain the guys who are extremely overweight are hairless. It's weird, right?
It's weird. I think the hair can't.
Have
get
you seen
through.
that new meme that's coming up where it's like that guy with no neck, and it was like a TLC show, and this
neck?
guy,
No neck.
no neck,
Like
whatsoever.
you have no chin.
Yes, no neck. It was like shoulder, lips, shoulder, and it might have been a disability. You can look it up. And so this guy was saying he was like it was on a 90 Day Fiance, I think it's what it's called. It's where like there's like an international person, like some like local person from like a US, and they'll like match him up
No
to try
neck,
to fuck.
Ed.
Is that his name?
That's the name.
Just search up no neck 90 Day Fiance, and this guy was like just harping on this chick for not shaving her legs when he has no neck. Dude, it's fucking hilarious. We got to dub the video over.
Yeah.
This is going to be a video dub moment.
Well, I'm not. It's not like a video. I'm just taking a screenshot. But
Let's
like,
see.
holy.
Yeah, that's him. That's my guy.
fuck.
That's my guy. So there's a video clip of him saying,
It's just chest to lips.
yeah, dude, his chest to lips. And this guy was saying that he doesn't like this chick's. This chick was hot. She was just obviously trying to get a green card. And he was saying like, oh, like, I just don't like that your legs were like prickly last night. And she's like, you don't like that my legs are prickly? She's like from Mexico or something like that. And he's like, if I shave my beard, will you shave your legs? And then she's like, fine. And then he shaved his beard and it just looked awful. Yeah. Dude, it's hilarious. And then like,
That's the differentiating thing.
dude, dog, he's like, can I kiss you? Because those guys are always like awkward, right? And she's like, you can kiss me on the cheek. And he's like, no. And then she's like, other cheek. And she's like, here. And he's like, yes, but down. And then he just settled for a nice forehead kiss.
Nice.
Dog.
Nice.
Do you remember that It was like an old video. It's like an old video of like a 40-year-old virgin type dude on TLC, and he like was trying to kiss a girl for the first time.
Yes, and he's oh god.
And he like goes in, and then he like dips out last second to hug her.
Yeah.
And then, dude,
that's tough. If you pull that on a chick, wow.
Heard about that viral video where that guy he actually has like a 40-year-old version. He lives with his mom, and he has like T-shirts, and he's like, he was going to clubs, and like he would bring T-shirts, and it's like, if you make out with me for more than 30 seconds, you get this T-shirt, and it said that on the shirt. It was like, I made out with Skippy for more than 30 seconds.
Skippy.
Yeah, his name was Skippy.
That's hilarious. Do you think this guy actually gets Mako kills?
Dude, that video went viral. This guy fucks now.
You're kidding me.
It hasn't been confirmed, but there's no way this man does not fuck.
Is he decent looking, or is he a fucking fat ass? Is he like
fat ginger?
Is he like Call Me Carson?
Don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Yeah. Just like he's like a YouTuber.
Is it bad?
Oh no, it's kind of jokes. He's jokes, but he's kind of ugly.
Nice.
Shut up, my boy.
Shut up, my boy. Dude, I don't know. No
offense, brother.
He definitely fucks now. Guy definitely lays the pipe.
Hey man, good on him. Everybody gets one, right?
I guess. Man, it's troubling times now. We got to mention that the fact that my boy Khabib and Tony got canceled.
Dude, tell me when that announcement came out, tell me you didn't start punching air.
So I wasn't mad that Tony and Khabib got canceled.
Yeah.
Because it got changed to Gaethje versus Tony.
Which is a good fight.
Do you know
still.
who Gaethje is?
Yeah.
So Gaethje fought Cowboy, who Connor just destroyed.
Yeah.
And I went to that fight in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And Gaethje, I knew who Gaethje was, and he's like a wrestler guy who never knew how to like fight. Mm-hmm. He just had insane wrestling. And when you grow up like insane wrestling, you have like the best work ethic because those guys go like fucking hard. Like they do the hardest training. So that's like why most of the best fighters are wrestlers, because it's just the work ethic they have.
Well, I was going to say it's so much different than like this is completely speaking out of my element, mind you. And it's like not meant to diss anything, but like when you're going with your full body, I feel like there's so much more technique involved with like, let's just say you're a jiu-jitsu fighter.
Yeah.
Do you not agree that there's a bit more technique to throwing, or there's a bit more technique to trying to fucking put somebody in some kind of a fucking hold, right?
Yeah.
Like you're trying to get an arm bar on somebody.
Yeah.
There's a lot more technique that goes into that than striking with somebody or kicking. Like kicking has a lot of technique, but I'm saying like in terms of like you square off against somebody in boxing, it's a lot more two-dimensional. It's dodge the punches, throw the punches, rather than, okay, I gotta fucking climb all over this guy to get into an optimal position to even try to get this hold.
Well, in striking, once you get to like an elite level, like technique is the basics, and technique of jiu-jitsu is so much more complex than technique of boxing.
Yeah.
Because there's only so many punches that you can throw in boxing.
Yeah.
Sure, you can jab, cross, you can throw hooks, uppercuts, liver shots, body.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
This is again, this isn't me saying that like any digs against boxing or anything.
No.
Oh, but like you can tell like when like higher echelon fighters, they're coming out and you're throwing like almost like microscopic like little movements. like twitches, you know what I mean, just to get the guy kind of like feeling you out,
other than using your whole body.
Like there's so many little things that you can do.
But there is the fact, as far as boxing, once you get to like an elite level, you're setting up traps for the other person, and then it becomes that sort of game. Yeah. But with jiu-jitsu, it's so much more complex, where like a person can learn a technique that you don't know. Yeah.
Well, and that's like I've seen like for some reason, dude.
There's so much more styles. Like with boxing, there's different styles. You can be a defensive boxer like Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the best boxers of all time, arguably the best of all time, right? Yeah. And he's like a defensive boxer, and then there's like Canelo, who is a counter striker. So he'll wait for you to throw something, slip it, and then counter back.
So am I.
Right? You're... Anyways, man, we're getting deep into this fucking fight topic. I doubt a lot of our listeners are big fight guys, but yeah, it's a different sport, man. It's hockey to basketball, you know? It's different. Yeah. It's using your full body, which is a completely different game.
Just gotta say, completely off topic here, that was the most bitch stir I've ever seen in my life.
With the finger?
You dipped your finger in and then licked it off. You didn't turn that.
I tasted it.
Yeah.
I used a knife.
Perfect temperature.
Ugh. Anyways, like, if you're... But yeah, so when Gaethje and Tony got announced, I wasn't that mad. Because, like, Gaethje and Tony are just absolute brawlers.
Yeah.
Like, those guys don't give a fuck. They'll just... It's a more entertaining fight to me than Khabib Tony. Yeah. You want to see what Tony's going to do when Khabib takes him down and what he's going to do on the ground, but it's way more of like a slow game. For Gaethje and Tony are literally just going to stand there. They both have insane pressure. So when they fight each other, they always have their opponent, like, up against the cage.
Yeah.
But... with these two guys, they would literally just be standing in the middle, just throwing punches at each other. And honestly, I think Gaethje is too tough for Tony, because Tony batters guys. Like his last 3-4 fights have been from doctor stoppage. Like we saw those, like the pictures of his last opponents, man. The doctor has to be like, hey man, like if you don't stop fighting, your eye's gonna fall out of the socket, dog.
Well, I wouldn't even say that, but like just like the amount of blood when like you see a picture of Tony Ferguson and this man's, he looks fine, but he's covered in blood, and you're like, is that yours or the other guy? And then you see the picture, and you're like, you're laying on an open wound. Like, yeah, man.
Dude, how much of a baller move was it for Dana White to secure an island? That's probably one of the most baller moves of all time. Yeah, there was rumors and it was Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Oh yeah, guys were like, "Oh, you can get that bad boy on the cheap.
It's on sale." Dude, imagine.
That would crack me the fuck up, dude. If they bought Jeffrey Epstein, people were like, "Oh yeah, it's got all the infrastructure. Why not, man?
Might as well.
You probably have a fucking full-blown stadium in there. Might as well." Yeah. Don't know what they were watching before, but
dude,
Mr. Epstein.
Dude, there's some big conspiracy theories going on right now with that guy.
It's depressing.
Dude, I've been getting into him. It's bad, dog.
It's depressing.
It's bad. Have you been like kind of like...
It's a hole. And because I got down it before, man.
Dude, should we mention the Apple and Google thing that they started?
Yeah.
On Apple's website, if you just go to Apple's website right now and you look and like on the home page, it says that Apple and Google have joined forces to create a COVID tracking system so that anybody who tests positive with COVID-19, their phone is going to be tracked to make sure they stay inside. So that's good, meaning that they're going to be using some sort of like military force or like security enforcement to make sure that they're always staying in a closed quarters area, like in their house, or fucking, they might just end up throwing people with fucking COVID in jail.
Dude, this is the same thing as like this whole China fucking, what's it called? Like their fucking social credit scoring system. It's the same thing as where like people see someone that they think is sick outside their house, they vote against them, Chinese government comes and welds you in your house, right?
I don't understand the whole welding thing, because how are you going to fucking get food?
Do they care?
No.
This whole thing is about fucking population control if it's a whole conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You have 1.2 something billion people.
I saw a video.
3+ billion people.
I saw a video. It was in New York, and they were literally like, they had a giant refrigeration truck as a
corpse thing, because
they were just forklifting bodies into it.
Yep.
Pretty fucked up.
Times get like that, yeah. Well, and here's another thing too. They were saying like, yeah, like obviously New York is fucked, and because it's a Western nation, it's getting the most media coverage. No one's pointing fingers at anybody else, but then like this doctor came out in Iran like anonymously, and he was like, we have 500,000 people are infected. And they're on record.
In where?
In Iran. And on the record,
yeah,
they only have 86,000 people.
Really?
And apparently, according to this doctor, 500,000 people are infected.
Sorry, my hand's cold. Nobody wants to be the number one country.
Obviously not.
So they're obviously
dude,
lying.
This whole thing is geopolitics. And dude, if countries like Iran and China are covering up their numbers because they're like the next, in like Italy, obviously.
Yeah.
I think Italy's telling the truth. They have like 100,000 plus people, and they're fucking falling apart at the seams. Like, but like these bigger countries that are like direct enemies of the United States, like politically, of course you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, we stem the tide. Look at our authoritarian regime. Blah blah blah. Stem the tide against it." And you guys have this orange man, bad guy in office that nobody likes. Nobody likes, just the online community, right? It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah.
And we're just watching it go by. We're like, what
we literally can't do anything about it, man.
You can't do a single thing about it, and what you're feeling is like the wave, like the waves of it go by. You know what I mean? This is like, I get into I'm into history, right? And you see...
I totally thought you were about to say I'm into Hitler.
Oh, no.
You're into history. Continue.
I'm into history. And in history, you see days go by in like seconds. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of like what gets covered, the events that get covered are hundreds, if not thousands of days in the making. And it's this big momentous occasion. You don't focus on the day to day. You can get little snippets of that, but you focus on these sweeping events. World War II, World War I. You know what I mean? Like, these massive things are like the Vietnam War over 10 years and like the fucking anti-war movement and all that stuff. That's not and then you'll see like, oh, there was a march on this day, and you get a date. You don't see the day-to-day life of these people going through it, that it's like me and you. We could possibly be living through a new world order change, right? And we don't know anything about it because we're just regular people making our podcast, doing our thing every day, going to work, going to school, doing whatever, no idea.
Yeah.
But then in 100+ years, if all this comes out, like secret shit comes out, all of a sudden, as if it is like the Vietnam era, and we're seeing like our government, all this shit was going on in the back.
But we didn't know about it.
We had no idea. Yeah. And like, I'm going to be like 110. Someone's going to be filming a documentary on the fucking...
That's what happened?
The corona outbreak. Yeah, exactly my point though. Like, and President, like whoever, if like Biden gets, President Biden was arrested today, or like he was convicted today of covering up the corona scam and all this stuff. And you're just like... This has been going on the whole time.
And you know there's people making fire Netflix documentaries right now.
Probably, honestly, I could see it. It's interesting shit, though.
Did you ever watch Tiger King?
Not yet.
You're still not yet, eh? There's a new episode that comes out tonight, actually.
Really?
I think so, or maybe tomorrow.
Have they been airing it week by week?
No. They posted the whole thing, but apparently there's like a new episode coming out.
That's dope.
Dude, hilarious.
Dude, I've been watching so much TV, but like just different shows. I've crushed a couple.
What have you watched?
So far, Westworld, Season 1. I'm going on Season 2. I watched Band of Brothers. I watched all of Avatar again. I watched...
Have you seen Ozark?
Ozark, not yet.
Ozark's good.
I'm going to start Breaking Bad after Westworld, I think.
Yeah.
And I've been watching like a bunch of like lighthearted shit just to kind of like even it out, because you get like too much dramatic and you're like, this shit's too heavy.
You know what I kind of want to watch? What we got to watch? Is we got to watch that new Duncan Trussell.
Oh my God.
Netflix thing that you sent me. It's
what?
Like some weird psychedelic adventure time thing.
It's called okay, I have to pull it up.
It's like a cool name.
Dude, it was fucking... When I saw that, I don't know.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know who the fuck Duncan Trussell is. Like, I had no idea.
He's a comedian, but he does a lot of LSD. That's all you need to know about him.
Apparently. I know, like, is that, like, the guy that made Adventure Time...
Yeah.
...is going to be on it.
Yeah,
and
he
so
collaborated with him to make it.
Yeah, I was like, this looks dope. It's called The Midnight Gospel. It's coming to Netflix on 4/20.
Fuck yeah.
Dude. I'm gonna fucking do this I'm gonna fucking This is the fucking thing, but I'm gonna screenshot it and like post it over.
Yeah.
Fucking check it out. It's sick. It's good shit. Like I'm hyped for it.
I'm actually pretty pumped. It like seems kind of tweak show, but
Oh,
It could
very,
be
dude.
You have to be fucked
Dude,
up.
the guy, like, at the beginning of the trailer, like, I'll, like, post another screenshot over, but, like, the guy at the end of the trailer, like, takes his head out of a fucking, like, vagina, and it's like, what does it say? It's like, simulation ready, and he's like, holy shit. When he, like, sticks his head back in, and, like, he goes on, like, some crazy trip thing, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he, like, travels through different dimensions and stuff.
Just head in a pussy. Hell yeah. That's how I'm trying to be.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, man.
What's up?
Fucking, what time is it at, man? How long have we been going?
I don't know. What time is it right now?
12:20.
12:20. I think we started at like 11:10. Yeah. Somewhere around that.
Yeah.
Do you want to end her?
Yeah, I gotta pee really bad.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah.
That was me last pod.
Indeed.
Couldn't fucking stand it.
Oh, it's been burning for a while.
Really? It's just poking out the seams, eh?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get a UI from this.
All right, we can end her.
A UTI.
All
Anyway.
right, boys. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Clouded Judgement here.
There's been, hold on.
Yeah.
Before we end it. There's been some new developments. The new laptop is in. So we actually changed up our recording stuff. So we're going to see maybe what, like, the setup behind the scenes is different. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And so it's like we're little upgrades. We're just testing out new things, see how it feels. I like the feel of this one personally.
I like the feel of this one too.
I think it's been pretty sick. So anyway.
Good upgrades.
Yep. It's been interesting.
Anyways, boys, thanks for sticking around.
We'll catch you later.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Stay safe.
See you later.
Peace out.
Bye.